I'm searching for that special.
Welcome back to Sky Factory 2.55. We have been busy as usual. I've done quite a bit off camera. Repaired these two pieces of dirt because stupid Enderman stole it. We've been processing dirt like crazy. I'm going to show you what we've done here. I've been needing dirt for my farming system. As you can see, we've done a little bit of upgrading, a little bit of retooling. So one of the things I decided to do is we put the magical crops to bed for just a moment. We're just right now focusing on getting seeds. Seeds are important because seeds are the foundation of the magical crops. I didn't have enough, so that's what we're doing here. We have a very inefficient farming station right now. It's being powered from the central core, and I'll show you what I've been doing there. Over here, I built these a long time ago, these harvesters. These are the tree harvesters. They're currently not doing anything at all because, and that shouldn't be doing anything, it's waiting. That's good. Because I was trying to do the auto planting of trees, but I've found out that unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't work. It works great, but you run out of saplings way too quickly, and I don't have a consume stack off. I don't have a good supply of saplings, unfortunately. Now, I could probably do that pretty quickly by just kind of getting and manually processing it, but right now I don't have it, so we're just going to leave it. But it's set up and it works great, and when I do have some saplings, it'll process it. Mostly, it's not something we need a lot of, so let me just kind of walk you through it. You basically have a harvester. The harvester can shear the leaves or not. It takes everything, the wood, the leaves if you want it. Makes sludge. The sludge slows it down a little bit. Down here you have a planter. This is a grid. You can upgrade it and you can determine where things are planted. It'll plant in a grid around it. Over here is just a fertilizer, and you have to make a special fertilizer. It's an industrial fertilizer, and I can show you how that works. It's a simple recipe. In fact, it's just some of the stuff. Sulfur, which you get from drops or grinding up coal, I think it was. Coal? Yeah, coal. And so it actually makes quite a bit. And the wheat, of course, and the bone meal we're getting from drops and from this farm over here. That's all powered up, and we use an item transfer node to get them back into the system, and then we use this little import bus to send it back down. I've since learned that we're probably going to have to go away from using this transfer pipe system and start going into the ME glass cables. Just because then I don't have to put this chest here as a buffer, because you can't actually connect these pipes directly to the glass cables, or sorry, not the glass cables, but the import bus. Now, please correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't found how to do that other than with a chest. There might be a way to do it. I don't know. But I'm thinking we're going to start looking at upgrading cables. Anyways, this is a full-size farming grid now with water. This will all fill up with grass, and it'll all be run by this one thing. We're going to create another one in a little bit, not today, I don't think, and that will be our magical crops, and we'll take care of that using a new setup, a slightly different setup. Over here, this is where I learned that we can actually use the export bus, which is a different thing. That was an import bus. An export bus to pull coal right out of the system, which is great. So we generate power here, and then we can just send the power into the system. It's beautiful. It works magic. I moved a bunch of stuff over here, but I was finding that this is actually extracting a lot right now, but it works okay. It's not the greatest. Over here is the QED system, which I never did show you, but it's just a way of crafting certain types of recipes that you need to make, like this, like the energy transfer node, which is this thing over here. I had to make another one, so I whipped it out again. It's a kind of a pain in the butt, to be perfectly honest, but I'm gonna leave it out, and guys can just take a look at how it's made. It's actually a pretty easy recipe. QED, and I'll just show you here. It's just a bunch of like ender eyes. This is essentially obsidian and ender stuff, and quartz, burnt quartz, which is easy to get. You just take some quartz and make it into a block and then burn it. That's what where to go. That's the burnt quartz there, some diamonds. It's actually not a very expensive recipe. And then the other part is these ender flux crystals. I don't have a lot ender. Enderflux crystals. Do you see it off the top? I don't see it quickly. Ender space. Ender generator. Ooh. Oh, nope. Getting distracted. Anyways, Enderflux somewhere in here. Is it? Oh, I can't find it. Okay, let's type it out. Flux. Nope. Let's type flux, see if that works better. Almost had a bad spelling there. Okay, whatever. How's it spelled? Ender dash. Okay, Ender dash. Ender dash flux. There you go. And that's how this is made. Again, just these Ender infused obsidian, which is infused easy recipe. In fact, one set makes 4. And then you obviously have an Eye of Ender. And that just speeds up the crafting. So when you put something in the crafting grid here, you'll see that the more of these you have, the faster it goes. Not a big deal. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so today I have a couple problems. This is great. Getting lots of ores. In fact, this Yellorium, I'm looking forward to making a big reactor. I've been stockpiling. It works pretty good. Speaking of which, let's do this. I've got this on an automated system. I don't think I've shown you this. This is just a redstone clock. I did this in between redstone, and I think it's right there. So it's a pretty simple recipe, very cheap. And all this does is every tick or every couple ticks, it activates on all 6 sides. And so what's doing is it's basically activating the faucets, so it takes the manual aspect out of it, and we can do mass production of gold bars. Again, this is not connected to the ME system, which is something I'd like to do. I'm looking at using some wireless receivers. That's something we'll do in a future episode, if that's even possible, so I don't have to connect all these pipes into the center. Whatever, we do it. If we don't, if we just use cables, we'll do that as well. The other thing I was looking at today was an Autocrafter, because I have a bit of a problem, like I was just alluding to. Crafter, and I think I've got everything we need for this. We need chassis, yep, and metal. And let's just grab the Z logic interface. Z logic, Z, no, wrong search bar, Z. Let's grab one of those. Boop. And what else did we need? Crafter. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, but we'll see. Iron chat. You know what? I do have enough for both, so let's grab 2. I wanted to make 2 of these, and then we'll grab the chassis. Got 3 of those. 1, 2, perfect. And then I believe it was just a bunch of iron and a couple crafting tables, which I don't have anymore. I only have 1 on me. I did want to make 2. Let's actually grab some wood. And nice thing lately is we've managed to stockpile some wood, because we had the tree farm going for just a little bit. Look at that. That's actually amazing. Let's go ahead and craft up a couple of these. They're using quite a few recipes, actually, so I don't mind having extras. And shift click, make 2 of those bad boys. And this is what I wanted to look at. So if you look at this here, to get this, we put input in here. To get that, I'm actually having to manually craft things, and I don't know how this works. Okay, it does take RF, so let's break that for a second. Let's go over here for a moment. We'll just use this to test. Okay, so we'll let that power up. I don't know. I'm not sure how it works. Let's see. Does it have an inventory? It has a crafting grid. Configure IO, buffering item stack. Okay, it's getting energy. I wanted to try this with some ores. So let's take this, 2, 3, 4. And you'll see what I'm thinking of in a minute here. So if I grab this, can I do this? 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, so it tells you the recipe. I was like, whoa, it didn't take the item. No, it's just using the recipe. And then it's going to feed it. So if I was to take this and this, oh, it's already doing it. Oh, I see. Oh, baby, that's exactly what we needed. So what I can actually do now is, this being an Ender IO item, and the fact that okay, do I have an export bus? Export, dang, I'm out of exporters. You're empty. I'm gonna steal this. See, one of the things you can do, this is the export bus. you can upgrade it as well. I'm just going to break this, and of course it breaks the glass, which I have no idea why it does that. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But let's see. Did I grab the other piece? Let's grab you like this. And interestingly enough, if I go like that, let's break you for a second. I love Ender IO. It saves all the stuff inside of it. Oof, no energy transfer node. Do I have any more? I'm getting really, really, really low on energy on these guys. I gotta make some energy pipes. Or I gotta find out another way to do it. Okay, let's bring you in like that. Get your RF. Okay, cool. If I go here, it's got a filter. Let's grab a stack like this, and we put one of these guys in here. Now what that's gonna do is it's gonna export all the items momentarily, I hope. And it should start filling this up once it is powered. Come on, power. Come on now. It's thinking. Okay. It's grinding. Oh, it is. See, it's exporting. So now, this is what's so exciting about this whole system. I apologize if you know this already, but it's all news to me. The export bus is pulling the iron ore out of the system and into the Autocrafter. And we've got the Autocrafter set up. And now it can go ahead and produce this iron ore, which we can then do the reverse and actually pull it back into, say, this chest up here if we wanted to, because it's the cheapest way. Or we can pull it out of that system, these blocks, and deposit it directly over here into the smelting system. So that's the next kind of trick doodad. So if we grab some item transfer pipes on one of these guys, and I mean, really, the simplest way would be to run some glass, and we'd run it back in here. But we could have some fun with this. This is getting messy. This is getting really messy. I think I'm going to skip. I don't know. I'm thinking here. 29. It's pretty fast. If I do this. Oh, I can't do that. Never mind. Oh, I see. It is bound to the pattern over here. But yeah, now you can see what'll happen now is we need to bring it over here. We stuff it in here like that, and then that's gonna go. So the question really becomes, do I somehow, I'm not sure if this is the right place for it. This is where all my cables are, unfortunately. So I guess we could just pull it out. Oh, why not? We haven't done that. Let's go have some fun with this. Let's grab this guy, and I don't think we have enough cable, but whatever. Let's pull it out, and then we'll go up one. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then let's pull it out. Come on, Bubba. Get out there. Ugh. Jeez. How tall am I? I can walk under that, right? Fine. Let's just go this way. Do it the cheap way. I'm losing my voice a little bit. I've been recording a lot today. It's one of those days where I do a lot of backlogging. Okay, let's pull this. Oh man, it's like Swiss cheese. The factory floor is a Swiss cheese of pipes. Let's break one of these here because I need this here. Thank you. And I guess we can break those ones too. That one. That one. Go on, reach. That one and that one. I'm gonna need to sit down and do a mass production of other stuff. Oh, you know, that's the beauty is now. Oh, I should actually upgrade this. If I put an upgrade in here, I made a bunch of these already. Where'd it go? This thing here, capacity card. This unlocks the ability to have 4 more items, or 5 items total, which is really cool. Okay, so here we're actually extracting that, and it should be going right into here. Yep, it's kind of just filling up. And it's going to fill this inventory all the way up until it gets to the maximum amount. And then what we should see, if I bring this down, is we should see just a constant eventually here. Once it backlogs, it's almost there. It's not quite there yet. Once it's done crafting here, we should see, yep, it's sucking it up, and we should see a steady stream of inputs over here until this is full. So what I can do is this can be my smeltery input. I hope. Come on now. Let's just watch it. I want to see it fill in the last 5 here. Takes a little time to run the network. It has to update all the pipes, so sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get here. Oh, there it goes. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more. And then what'll happen is the chest will start filling up, which is really cool. Yeah. Interesting. We're actually grinding it faster. Oh, we got power problems. The ME system is completely offline. How's that? Ooh, that's bad news bears. Jeez. We need to move these. Holy cow. We're sucking back the power now, baby. We've got too much stuff on the system. Oh man. That is too funny. This thing takes a lot of power. It's draining a lot. Oh well. That's another thing. We are, with all these devices connected, we are definitely draining energy. I mean, think we have all the farming stations running. We now have this guy, this crafter running. Oof. And then of course the ME system is completely offline. What we should see though, oh no, we're not smelting fast enough. But you can see it's a full automated process now, which is really good. And we can put a bunch of ores in here. And I don't think I have a chest on me. Let's go make another chest because we're gonna fill that up before you know it. Okay, nice. Put this over here. Like that. Guess let's go like so. There we go. Yeah, and I can just, if I want to pause it, I just flip the levers and then it won't process any more ore. We are definitely at our RF tick output maximum. Let's just break this link for now. Okay, and let's let our system catch up. And maybe we'll go upstairs actually and break the link to the harvesters. Not that I think that is actually causing any issues. Shouldn't be. We really aren't stressing the system there. Okay. And this guy's got no power either. Oof. Crazy. Let's break you as well. Just for now. I just need to get my ME system back on. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, there we go. Silly crafter, you've totally busted me up. You've got coal. Why aren't you? Oh, of course. I made a mistake. And I don't have it on me. Do you power it up yet? Nope. Shoot. I need to borrow you for a second. Give me you. Please and thank you. Need to borrow this guy. I totally forgot that this serves zero purpose because it's not actually doing anything unless it has that. Bank. Thank you. Now we're powered up. Now we're cooking with gas. And now I can actually get the transfer power. Did I have it on me? No. Energy. Sorry, energy. There it is. Let's go put that one we made back on over here. It's an expensive recipe. It's a real pain in the butt. Lots of lots of redstone. Right there. Okay, perfect. That will feed these guys back again. Yeah. Good. Okay. That's better. Now we're actually probably can plug this back in again because we have our extra generator online. These coal-fired plants are actually a blessing because they do generate, they generate 30 or 20 RF a tick, and it does help. It does keep my systems running and online. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I mean, that takes care of business. I guess I have more of these crafters and I could come up with other things to craft in the grid. So it's really like if there's something I need to make a lot of on a regular basis, for example, let's look at the ME, something I don't want to craft by hand, ME pipe, like these guys right here. What I could do is I could extract from one and then go into the other and craft, and each one could have a crafting recipe. So you could make multiple things. So if we have the glass, ME glass, let's just look at the smart cable, flux. I don't know what's the best. Let's look at dense cable, which is a dense cable here. So that's glowstone and redstone, which is a glass cable, which is quartz, which is, so basically what I would do is I'd have this recipe set up. We'd make a bunch of corpse fiber, then we do corpse fiber, and then we go on and do the next one. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it for today's episode. It was just kind of a, we didn't do a lot, but we got this crafting station figured out and sorted up, which is really cool, and just kind of a bit of a mini tutorial. Anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure to bang on the like button down below, crash that subscribe button. As always, I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. If you have any way to get stuff into, from the transfer pipes to the glass cables, let me know, please. I would love to know if there's a direct interface. Anyways, have a great day. My name is Crash, and I'm out.